Folks, welcome back to the channel. Doug with Stacking Investments. Today's video, we're going to look at the LCS purchase along with purchase from the US Mint. Let's go ahead and knock these out of the way. Everybody's done videos. I don't have to show you both sides of the coins. I got 1, 2, 3 sets of the Morgan & Peace reverse proof. They are beautiful coins. I got 3 because I'm going to flip 2 out, keep 1 for my personal collection. I may wind up flipping all 3 out and going ahead and purchase MS70 set as a continuation for my personal complete collection of Morgans and Peace dollars. So let's move away from those. I'm sure y'all seen a bunch of those. We're going to go to some pickups here. Well, let's start with this one because we'll go ahead and put it in the book. I got this 1984 Englehart Prospector. It has the E reverse, and if we look at my book, I have the 85 set here. So that's the 1 ounce, the half ounce, the quarter ounce, and the 10th ounce, all 1985s. And then I have the 84, but my 84 has the Eagle reverse. Well, this is the 1984 variation of the Big E. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. I know it's kind of out of order. I got to redo this page because there's some years I have to get with that, but that's where I'm at on my Englehart Prospector collection. Then let's look at a cool piece. This 1 ounce bar here. This is based on the Nixon era. This is the Watergate bug. Cool piece. Got it in the generic bin. 1 ounce silver. I looked on eBay, there's like 55 of these, so it's not uncommon. There's 55 available for sale, ranging $30 up. So if you like this one, you can get on eBay and get one for yourself. This one's going in my personal collection. I'm not going to flip it because I don't have one, and I think it's kind of a fun bar to have. So that stays in my collection. And while we're on the bars, get this bar here, close the book and give you so you can get a close up. This is an AMRO Bank 10 gram 99 fine silver bar. It has a plain back. Now, doing research on eBay, generally you can find a lot of things on eBay. There's no listings at all sold or current for this AMR bar, and I haven't seen any listings for anything else they might have minted. So this is a nice vintage piece. Not sure on its rarity, but if there's none on eBay, I would have to say this is hard to get a hold of. This will be going into my permanent collection, into my permanent stack. I saw one of my prior videos, I had picked up 5 of these. It's Coin to the Americas. It's was a depiction of Chief Red Cloud. This particular round, I have 2 of them here. Now, my last video I got 5, and then I wound up picking up 2 more. As soon as I saw them, I snatched them right up. And these were done again by the Phoenix Precious Metals. It was 1980s, the date on it. Now, I did eBay search. The Chief Red Cloud, there's all kinds of companies that use his image, but I could not find any from this Phoenix Precious Metals. The only thing as far as Phoenix Precious Metals that shows up is they have a 1 ounce poured bar and a 5 ounce poured bar. Both of those are listed on eBay. The 5 ounce bar goes typically for what a 5 ounce bar goes for, but that 1 ounce poured bar by Phoenix Precious Metals is fetching in the sold listings $100 to $120 for 1 ounce of silver. Keep in mind, this particular round, there's none listed. None. I can't find any information on this. So I originally bought 5. I did sell 2 to my girlfriend to put in her stack because we felt if I can't find any information and that 1 ounce poured bar is going for $100 and we can't find any information on this Chief Red Cloud round, then it's worth adding to the collection. But since I got 2 more, we have a combined total of 7. So I have two in her. There's 2 in her collection, and then I have 5. At the present moment, I'm not willing to let go of any of these or sell any of these until I can actually find some information on them. How many were minted, if possible. Looked on eagleheart.com, but Phoenix Precious Metal is not something they've listed yet. So I'm very happy to add 2 more of these to my stack. This is the kind of stuff I really like to put away. The unique, the odd, the more uncommon it is, the more I like to have it in my stack. Let's get on to this fun piece here. This is the Andrew Jackson. And turn to the appropriate page here. This, we flip this round, this half-ounce round over. This is a Liberty Lobby round. 1983. It is a half-ounce. And if you remember some videos a while back, I got a tube and a half of these Liberty Lobby rounds, and then when I did the video afterwards, I realized that I had one of these that has the dual date there versus the single date. So I kept this one and this one, and I'm currently selling these out at the flea market right now. But this, being a Liberty Lobby half-ounce, will go with this collection. It's in its original packaging, and it doesn't quite fit in the Dansko thing, so I got to figure out how to incorporate this to keep it together with this collection. But this, again, part of the stack. Now, one of my favorite things to collect are these trade units, usually with the scale, but I do have a couple that do not have the scale on the back, but they are in fact trade units. I had 2 of these. It's based on our peace dollar, but it does say silver trade unit. So I kept one and I sold the other one, and I kind of wish I should have saved the other one. But these are picked up on, you can pick these up on eBay. But I have my collection of trade units. And in fact, I've got this Parliament. I have a 1983, and I did, up until last week, I had the 84 also, but Silverstruck has the 83. He didn't have the 84, and I didn't mind breaking mine out. And the 84 is the only one I've seen. And sending it up to him, he's sending me something on a trade. So look for his video. He was wondering, he couldn't find any information, didn't know if there was other years. And the fact that I had an 83 and an 84 was kind of unique. Now, I've done searches on eBay. There's 3 listings on there for this 83 Parliament round listed, but there's no 84s. I have not seen a 1984 come up for sale. So Silverstruck, as far as my research is concerned, that 84 that I sent you is the hard one to get. So, and I think Silverstruck already understands that, because he only has the 83 and can't find the 84. So the 84, in my determination, is the hard one to get. So I'm going to have to locate another one. So I'm not real concerned about it. I have this one, so I'm happy to help him. He has a really nice vintage collection, so I was happy to send that up and help him make that collection even better. So, or at least add it, one more coin to his collection. So that brings us to, I got this Buffalo American Centennial Celebration, 1883 to 1983. This is also a trade unit. I do not have a Buffalo in here, so this, I have to put it in a smaller flip. I'll have to juggle some of this stuff around, and this will get added to the collection. Speaking of trade units, I've got this APM round right here. It is a trade unit. It has the eagle with the flag, and I have an eagle with the flag. And make sure this is the right one. Yep, APM on there. But I have the eagle and the flag. This is the eagle and the bell, but this is the eagle and the flag that I have. So I have two. Design is exactly the same on this side. But when we go to the back, what I want you to pay close attention to is the APM logo right there. It's very small, and the fact that this says 31.1 grams up here between the scale and the 1 troy ounce. If you look at this one, I'll put them here so you can see. This one has a much larger APM logo than this one does. But up here at the top, it does not have, the scales are pushed up, so there's no room for the 31.1 grams. So that makes these two rounds different. So I'm going to add this APM to the collection. I'll have to juggle around so I can get these side by side. So two different examples of that one. Then I have two of these, CPM, or CCM, I'm sorry, CCM. And then on the back, the bottom of the scale, it says CCM. This one has the eagle with the bell. And if you remember, I have one, eagle and the bell, but there's no CCM designation on that side, and there's no CCM under the scales. So while I have the same design, eagle and bell, I have the minting company, CCM, on both sides. Well, since I have two of these, I've decided to keep one, and it's in the proper flip. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in here. And I'll have to juggle these around. I got to redo this album because got the page full and I need to expand into another page. So that means I have one of these that I may potentially go ahead and flip at the market. So that covers all of those. Going back to the Engelhardt, I picked up another Engelhardt Prospector 1/10 ounce 1985 round Prospector, but I already have a 10th ounce. Not sure if I'm going to flip this one or if I'm going to hang on to it, but I may temporarily, I'm going to put it in the collection for now, and I may break it out later and flip it. And then last but not least, the LCS pickup. I picked up a few dollars face of Franklin's. This is at 51S, which is really hard to come by for me. Here's a nice gray tone 51S. Big these up for some of the collections I'm working on. Here's a 54. That should be an S also. I got another 51. Should be an S. Not the best looking coin, but it is what it is. Here's a pretty cool toner. It's just a 58 Denver. So pretty cool to have. I've got a 59. Looks like a 59 Denver toner. Pretty cool. Then I have, let's go to this one. Got this 49 Denver. Always buying 48s, 49s regardless. Always buying those. And then lastly, I picked up this really nice tone, 1956. If you're hunting these down for your collection, the 56 is often harder to find than the key date 55, especially in the junkmans. You just don't find 56s. So happy to have this one. Got some pretty cool toning on it. So adding that. These will all be filtered into one of my circulated Franklin sets. If you watch my videos, you know I have a lot of Franklin sets. I'm always putting them together. Always love putting the Franklins together because they're just so easy to do. It's 35 coins and it's relatively inexpensive. If you want to do a circulated set, you can eventually find all the coins in the junk bin somewhere. You may have to go outside the junk bin and to get your 55 or 56, but I've shown many times where I find the 55s and 56s in the junk bin, and I always buy them because I know how hard they are to get. Along with the 51, 52, 53, 54S. I buy those regardless because those are always, when I'm putting a set together, those are the ones that take me the longest to get. They're just the hardest to find. So, and I've explained that in several videos. But there you have it. That's what I got. Add it to the stack. Maybe a couple pieces will flip out eventually. Stuff going to the collection. Showing adding to my silver round collection, or a small aspect of it. And I guess that's it. Stay tuned, because I'm going to do another video where I talk about what I'm going to do with my coin collection for asset protection, and how I'm going about that, how I'm going to be setting it up. So with that said, y'all have a good one. Happy stacking, and we'll see you in another video.